Hello everyone, welcome to Knitting with Sherri. I'm going to show you how to do 2 vertical weaving stitches. The first one is 1 stitch in, is what it's called. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your, let's say your garment here, you're going to put that on the table with the right side up. And we were going to seam, let's say this was the shoulder, and we're going to seam them together. So this is when you've finished, completed your sweater. I just made 2 little sections to show you with. Alright, so on this first one, you have your first row right here, and then you have this flat V right here. That's your second row, but that first one kind of turned to the side is the first row, okay? So in between those two, there's these stitches you'll see. They're vertical stitches, like this one here. And we're going to be picking those up as we go up vertically, okay? So that's what they mean by vertical weave. You're going up like that. Alright, so what you do first is we're going to get it started. So you're going to just kind of stick it into the bottom there, maybe into the where the knot is, or to one of those side seams there. Okay, keep your tail there out of the way. And now you're going to take the left side, because we're going to be going from right to left, okay? And as we do that, you'll see, and on this side, you have the flat V, and then you have the row, first row, second row, and in between, you have your horizontal strands. Okay, so that's what we're going to pick up down here. So we're going to go with these down here first, just so it's even. And my pieces aren't exactly the same size, but just I'm going to sew up to the end. All right, so I'm going to have to hold mine. You would normally lay them flat and do it, but since my camera don't get that at an angle, I'm going to go ahead and hold them. All right, so on this side, we see our yarn coming through right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the next V, which would be this one here. I don't know if you can see that. Right here, and you're going to find the slat. So here's another way to tell, is usually at the top of the V, the bigger part of the V, you're going to see that the slat or vertical strand is right beside that. Okay, so in this case it would be this one here. Okay, so you pull that through. Now we're going to go to the other side, and we got our first row, second row. The horizontal bars are in between the two, and we already did, you can see your strand right there, we already did that one right there. So you're going to go above it. You can even take your yarn across if you need to, but you can see where it's coming out. You're going to go straight across, and that is your V right there. Okay, so you're going to take and find the vertical strand, and you're going to go up between that. Now you're here, okay, so you're going to go over here to the right now. Your next V is this one here, so you're going to go between those two, and your next strand is right there. And at this point, you kind of pull down and up, but don't pull too hard, that strand will come out. Okay, so now you're going to go to the left, and we're right here. So let's see. Okay, and you can also see the strand in the center here. I don't know if you can see it, but the last one we did was right here, it looks like. So you're going to go up one. And there's our strand, you can see it. And if it ain't clear enough, you can take the second row and push it over. And I'll show you right here. You kind of push it over, you see the slats there. Okay. Alright, so the next one is, we see we did it here, and now we're going up one. Can you see that? We were here, and now we're going to go up one, which is right there. So you want to get the strand horizontal stitch next to it. Okay, go to the other side. You don't want to pull it too tight, but you don't want it too loose either. Alright, so we were right here. Okay. So now our strand is coming across right here. You can take your needle and pull that apart if you have to. Or your hand. You can do it with your hand. There it is. You only want the one. Okay. And normally you wouldn't have it flopping around. You'd have it laying flat. So it's not going to do all this. I just have to do this to show you. Okay. So the next one, if we were right there, we're going up one. So we take our V and we go up under our horizontal strand. On the other side, you are here. You're going to go up one. In this case, this one's kind of leaning. I do believe that's where we're at, though. Okay. And my tail keeps getting in the way. Alright, so pull that. Alright, now you go to the other side. You push those if you have to with your needle or your hand. Our next strand is right there. I don't know if you can see, there's the V. I'm here. I don't know if you can see it. There's the V. And here's your strand. Okay. Now we go to the left. We go up one. And there's my V. And in there, right here. Let's see if we can't get that. You can see it. The strand. Okay. Over to the other side. If you have to pull it over with your... And if you still can't see it, you're going to do it with your fingers. Go in between there. Okay. And over to the left. Pull it apart. You'll see the one that was worked prior, and you want to go the one above it. Okay. On the right side this time. Okay. And one more, I'm going to do maybe two. Let's see. We got this one strand here. You could do two more on this one side. And then, so I'm going to just do this. This is my last one. Okay. So that's basically how you do that. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. As you can see, right here, we had the, in between is the purl, on the other side, knit, purl, knit, and purl. And if you can see, the seam looks very, it's not an invisible stitch, but it is the one stitch in. And if you see on the right side of your garment, this would be like on your shoulder, you cannot really see a difference. And it's very smooth. But it actually is a very nice stitch. And if you pull your yarn a little tighter, I don't know if you can do that, but you might find that it comes closer together, where, as you can see, you have these lines between the V's, and it fits right in there. Very nice. Looks very well put together. Now let's see the other side. It's a little bulkier on the other side. I don't know if you can see that. And so even though it probably will sit nice, but as you can see on the right side is what really matters. And but I actually like this one the best. But now I'm going to show you another one. And okay, I'm sorry, I was looking at that. I'm trying to find an end to work with here for us. I'm going to show you the vertical weaving half stitch in, because I already showed you the one stitch in. So now I'm going to show you the half stitch in. Okay, so what you do, I'm going to try and get these two ends here to work with me here. That's not a very nice, let's see if this will work here. I'm trying to find two that look good together. Let's just go with this. Okay, let's just say these were two separate pieces, and we were putting them together at the shoulder. Okay, let's see if we can't line those up better. Okay, you notice that on each one of these, there's a row of V's, like here. Okay, and so what I do, I'm gonna show you both of them, but what I do is I use the inside strands on the V's, not the outside strands. And some people, they use the outside, but I'm going to show you both on here. So I'm going to work up to this from the inside, and on the outside, I'm going to use the outside. So, excuse me, I was turning off the radio because it was a little loud. Okay, so I'm going to go from the inside stitch of that V, and I'm going to insert my needle with my yarn. Shouldn't be that tight, but okay. Now you'll go over to the other side, and you're going to grab the inside of that V. Can you see that? Alright, now you're going to be going from right to left. Okay, so now we're going in on the left. And you see here, let me show you. There is a V right here. And on this side, there's a V. So on both sides, they have the V's. And so what you're going to do is come in on the left now. And you're not going to do the first one, thread on that V. You're going to do the second one, the inside, and then the inside on the other one, on the other side, not the outside one. Now we're going to go in again the same way. Here's the V. We're going to go in on that inside strand, and on this other one, we're going to go on the inside strand. Now I prefer the inside strand. Some people prefer the outside, but I'm going to show you here in a minute. Here's the inside. Pick that inside strand, and on the other V, and pick the inside strand up. Coming in from the right side, pick up the V's. Alright, so you'll basically go from right to left like that. Alright, so now you're going to still do the same step. You're just going to pick up the outer side of that V, not the inside of the V. Alright, so here we go. Here's on this one side of the material, or the yarn, there's a V right here. And we're going to pick that outside one up. And then we're going to come over here to this other one, and we're going to pick the outside strand of that V up. Okay, we're coming in from the right side. Hold on. I'm getting stuck here. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to come in on the left side, and you're going up to the next V, and you come in on the outside strand. And again, whoops, got that one. You come in and grab that other outside strand. You come in on the right. Here's the V. You're going to come in on the outside. It looks like we got ahead of ourselves, but you go in for the outside strand. Now for the last one, it kind of got turned inward, so you're going to pick up that last outside strand and the outside strand there, right there. Alright, so pull it through. Now I'm going to show you what both look like. Okay, if you kind of look at it like this, This side looks a lot neater. This was the inside strand. This one was the outside strand. And this, it does lay flatter than that, the one stitch in. This is the half stitch in, remember. And that's what it looks like on the right side, which it doesn't really blend into your material, so it kind of sticks out. So then the other side looks pretty good, as you can see. But here is the part we did with the inside strand, and here's the part we did with the outside strand. And to me, this part right here just doesn't look real good, because it kind of looks separated right in here. And this one looks a little more together and a little more smoother. And so that's what they look like in comparison. So this is the outside strand. This is the inside strand. That's why I like the inside a little better. It blends better than the outside strand. Okay, not to repeat myself, but I hope you enjoyed this, and just leave your thumbs up or some comments, and so I can answer any questions you have. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I will get back with you on some more weaving, but I'm not going to do it in this video because it's called an invisible weave. And basically there's 3 different ones, and so I want to show you on a total different video. So thank you so much for watching.